Hi, I'm Liz McCool. I grew up in a Christian home and I went to church. Unfortunately, I chose not to follow Jesus. Because of this, I've experienced a lot of pain and shame. When I turned 30, I did recommit myself to Christ. Jesus has shown my value. He has shown me an abundance of grace and forgiveness. Where people that I never thought let me down did so, He never did or will. It is up to me to yield to Him. What motivates me now is to place God first in my life as my fiance Wesley and I seek a godly marriage. Today is a time to show the world who I belong to first.
My name is CJ and I want to be baptized because I love God and I want Him to take over me.
My life before Christ was chaos, running from God. My life revolved around me, which led from one bad choice to another. I was completely lost. I was raised in the church but didn't really let God in until a random traffic stop where I should have gone to jail. I remember feeling God's arms wrap around me. I started praying and wanted the chaos to stop, and He answered, and I went home to my kids changed. Now I serve here at the Orchard Church and at our Celebrate Recovery. I love life and run to God now.
Life before Christ was lost and empty for me. It was chaotic, abusive, and destructive. 20 years of drug addiction was like a black hole for myself and anyone in my life. Nothing and no one could fill my huge void. We were in and out of jail, myself and my husband, and Ryan found true salvation in prison of all places. He would tell me about Christ anytime that I would come visit him, and despite my unwillingness to listen, he would continue to labor in prayer for myself and my family. He was released, and at that time I was able to see the genuine change in him. I would secretly pray for God to help me, even though I felt I was too far gone in my addiction. While incarcerated, I felt alone and was scared of what my legal future would hold. I sought God every chance that I could. I would cry out to Him in my jail cell, and He began to work in me daily. I began to feel Him, hear Him, and see the worth my life truly had. On June 10th, 2018, at the Orchard Church, I asked Christ to change me. I knew I couldn't remain sober without God. I knew I needed forgiveness and a new start. That radical change has not stopped. My passion for Christ is huge. I live a life of true redemption. He saved me from death, destruction, and has made me someone I didn't think was inside me anymore. I am happy, I live in joy, and I want everyone to know how powerful and mighty our God is.
Before Christ, I was lost and couldn't accept authority. My life revolved around my addiction to drugs and the nightlife. My security, identity, and happiness came from rebellion, violence, fear, manipulation, lying, cheating, and stealing. Those things led me through 20 years of drug addiction, in and out of jail, and finally prison. When I first heard the gospel, I was in my youth, and my reaction was confusing, coming from the Southern Baptist religion versus what I was feeling in my core. The struggle in my mind was always with control, giving up my control to give Him control. I made the decision to accept Christ on September 1st, 2016. Captured by the Gwinnett County Fugitive Task Force, I said aloud, I'm done, I'm finished, I surrender, I give you control. After coming to Christ, my life is now full of joy, peace, freedom, and victory. I was violent, and now I'm peaceful. I was angry, and now I'm patient. I was sexually immoral, and now I'm married. I was unloving and now compassionate. I was lost and now I'm found. I'm now motivated by love, compassion, empathy, praise, worship, serving others, sharing my testimony, and my sobriety. Even though my life still has setbacks and struggles, I know that separate from Christ, I am nothing.